Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This Friday, September 19, 2025. Super quick video. Like I always mention, whoever interested, whoever checking it out, like I always mention, I love my fam, love my friends, whoever that that we went out, talked to, dated, whatever, all of it. Just all the above, I have a lot of gratitude in my heart. I have a lot of grind, whole lot of grind now, it's been backing behind me. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make it a quick video. I'm running low on storage. I have little to no storage on the phone, so it has to be quick. Also, I'm taking care of some errands. Like I always mention, grateful, man. Gratitude once again this Friday, September 19, 2025. Grateful, consistently keeping on spot. Grateful as far as taking care of responsibilities, savings, large saving, growth in that department, trucking, doing the trucking now, going on my 1 year, approaching 1 year now, trucking, things like that. What I wanted to say is, because when I mentioned, I be thinking of things, and this is part of it, to whoever, whoever and whatever. This is a topic. As I see myself truly, fully approaching that truly high level man, as far as many aspects, and as far as, just consistently overachieving, just whatever it may be. As I see those things, and one of the things is during that work, during that grind, especially if you like myself, and you do anywhere from 50 to 55 to 60 hour work weeks, like I said, I'm doing the trucking, whatever it may be you do. When you do have that social life, and one of the things I wanted to mention, man, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be amazing things is the mindset of certain things with the times. And just an example of what I'm talking about is that along with what I mentioned before, me having that name, never dislike, never too much opinion, never dislike anything. I'm talking about chill too, chill, but still just times of not really dislike. What I mean by that, by the way, is we're in times more than ever where everyone's kind of stressed, you know what I'm saying? And even if you're politely, even if you're quietly, kind of disagreeing or, with someone's choice, if you say the sky blue, it's just best not. So that's one of the things. It's just one of the many things I wanted to share. That's the point. Like I said, I'm trying to make a short video. It's one of the things I wanted to share. One of the hundreds of things, along with your making sure you're adding to some kind of savings if you can, and finding that career you like, and grateful of things like that. But yeah, man, whenever you do have that experience out nowadays, along with not really saying much, is also just what I do now. What I do is I go back to my gratitude. I go back to gratitudes, even when around. The amazing difference is you'll see me do that even when I'm around that social life, even when I'm around who I may be talking to, who I was, or who in the future, whatever it may be, right? Even in those moments to, resort or to hang around my gratitude, what gratitude for, kind of bring the subject, rather it be to what their gratitude of, or me, or nothing at all, kind of being quiet. As I mentioned before, I'm always trying to do romantic things, fun things, you know what I mean? I'm back to about 2 days a week. So even with the gym, even with trucking, even with truck driving, semi over in North Carolina, Georgia, I still just got able to park the truck a certain way or a certain timing where I'm doing the gym now 2 days a week. It was 1 day a week, but now I'm just barely, I'll try to get in there 2 days a week. So along with all of that, eat outs every now and then, trying out different restaurant places. On my holidays, trying to book a trip, try to do a flight, savings. The savings has been going beyond anything, that's been my primary, is growing that savings. So these are just things I just wanted to discuss, both from a gratitude standpoint for me, so I can, what I'm saying, but then whoever wants to, I feel like it's, hey, at least you're seeing a video of someone mentioning gratitude rather than seeing a video with somebody like trying to show you some crazy thing online, or somebody arguing at a pizza place or arguing at a McDonald's or something like that. I don't know, but it's just, a lot of time it just be me vlogging. So once again, wish y'all an amazing rest of the year. Once again, Friday, September 19, 2025. Just grateful, man. Just wanted to just discuss that. I'm excited as far as, like I said, with that outing stuff, the social life. And it's just about the times of just, just kind of like, not saying much, but but fun things. Like I said, I got my gym from 1 day to 2 days a week. Sometimes with the outing, I'll hit the gym up with somebody, or or like train somebody, or have discussions or network with other trainers. And this is all on the side of trucking, so it's like my time be max. But yeah, man, just about those times we in, truly like being always smooth, always amazing vibes. So just grateful, man. Consistently on spot, consistently doing the trucking, going on 1 year, approaching 1 year now, out trucking North Carolina, Georgia, a lot of time Georgia, Statesboro, Georgia, stuff like that, Conley. Back to 2 days a week to gym,